Johnny Vlogging UK in Brighton live at Wetherspoons. So I'm having some breakfast, half eating it all. I'll show you the plate. Oh. So what we got? We had 2 eggs, toast, butter, sausages, beans, mushroom. What else did we have? I had a large breakfast. So what's it got? If I can find it. Can't find it now. Well, it's only $5.89 or something. Traditional. And I've got a free refill. And I've ordered a cold drink. It hasn't turned up yet. So here we go, breakfast. So we got 2 fried eggs, bacon, 2 sausages, baked beans, 3 hash browns, a mushroom, and 2 slices of toast. It was £7.58, not £5 something. I got that wrong. So £7.58 is a bargain. It might be cheaper in other places of the UK, but you can't complain at that price. It's better than Amsterdam and Ireland, Dublin. You'd be paying double that there. Hello, Triptych. I recognise that menu. That's a Wetherspoons. It certainly is. Hi, Johnny. Heard you on Scanner. Saw you fly over back garden. You saw me flying in the air, did you? It was a good flight until we landed. We had to wait half an hour to get off the plane because there was broken bits of plastic on the edge of the stand, and I don't know who it is that's in charge, an airfield officer or the dispatcher, but he wouldn't let us get off the plane until a big sweeper truck come along and sucked it all up in its tank, which was very annoying because it was unnecessary. We could have got off the plane, it wouldn't have done any harm, their lives weren't in danger. It's a bit pathetic, really. I was going to tell the guy when I got off the plane, you're an idiot, but I couldn't be bothered. But there you go. So the plane was full up. It was rammed. There wasn't a spare seat on that Ryanair plane. Has anyone ever been from Dublin Airport on the 100 stands? My God, the security queues were massive, and the stands around the hundreds are all Ryanair. It's like Ryanair's own terminal, and you have to walk, probably have to walk a good, I reckon, half a mile to a mile to get to the what do you call them, the gates. Hello, Rob. Amsterdam is a dear city when I went over 10 years ago. Well, I went 8 years ago and I didn't think it was that expensive then, but when I went the other day it was horrendous. The prices had quadrupled or doubled. And I spoke to a man in a pub. I said, how much does it cost to rent a place over here? And he said it cost €2,000, 2 to 3,000 euros a month to stay in a place in Amsterdam, to rent a place. But he says what they're doing in a month's time, they're bringing in a new law where they're going to cap it. They're going to cap it. So basically that means all the greedy landlords in Amsterdam are going to have to drop their prices on some of their properties if they're not big enough. It's going to go by a point system. They'll probably end up doing that in the UK eventually and other places as well. I think it's a good idea. They should do it everywhere. You know, have a point system, or go by the size of the property, the meter squared, or you know, what facilities has it got, how many bedrooms, etc. So say it was a studio flat, then with one bed, then that should be the cheapest. Then a one bedroom, say with a sofa bed in the lounge, would be the next step. And then 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, etc. I think that's what needs to happen. Breaks are dear these days, Rob says. Well, like I said, the flight I got to Amsterdam was the cheapest flight ever. It cost £8. No, it cost £9. I got a flight for £9 from Gatwick to Amsterdam, and coming back from Dublin to Gatwick was only £12.99. £12.99, bargain. But the flight from Amsterdam to Dublin was £56. But for a decent, you know, for a decent airline, I thought that wasn't too bad. When you get off at Dublin on Aer Lingus, you don't have to walk miles. Whereas when I come back on Ryanair, you had to get to the departure gate, the stands, you had to walk miles. It's crazy. About £76, very good. For 3 flights, yeah, 56, 66. 56, 66, no, 56, 66, 68. Yeah, £76, yeah, that's right. 70, yeah, it's good, isn't it, Rob? 3 flights for £76. Afternoon, are you meeting Mum? She isn't answering messages. I might meet her. She said she's coming this way, but she's a bit behind getting ready. Hello, Anne-Marie. Did I have a safe flight home? I did, thank you. Thank you very much. It was a good flight until we got to Gatwick. Then we had to wait half an hour to get off the plane because there was some plastic debris on the edge of the stand, and the airfield operation guy, or the dispatcher, wouldn't let us off the plane until a big sweeper truck come along and sucked it all up. And then they got their little dustpan and brush out. It's quite funny. Everywhere has tripled since the C years. What's the C years, Rob? COVID years, you mean? Reference the guest house. Did you give them a check-in time? Well, I did message them 24 hours before I was coming, saying I think I might be late because I'm getting a late flight, and I said it could get delayed. I did tell them, but they never got back to me, which is pretty bad. And as soon as I got there and I was on the bus on the way, I gave them a ring. They didn't answer. Their answer machine was on, but you couldn't email them. And then when I got there, I was banging on the door, ringing the doorbell, rattling the letterbox. No one came. So I was going around Dublin at 1 in the morning with nowhere to sleep, and I was getting really stressed. I tried 4 or 5 places, alternative places, and none of them had any beds available. So it was a disaster. If I'd have known the guest room was not going to answer, or if they were full or whatever, I wouldn't have even got a bus from the airport to the Dublin city centre. I would have just stayed at the airport, and I would have tried to get somewhere at the airport even. I would have just paid whatever it cost to sleep the night, but it didn't happen. Never mind. It was an experience to remember. So I think in future, when I book somewhere, wherever it can be, whether it's Dublin, bloody Australia or whatever, America, I'm going to make sure in advance that I'm definitely going to have a room available, and someone's going to be there if it's after 12, if you're going to be late. Never mind. So I'm having this breakfast. It's quite a nice breakfast, but their coffee machine's not working, so I had to get a hot chocolate instead of a coffee. I've ordered a Coke. It still hasn't turned up. I think they're a bit unorganised in here. Might be a scam booking. It happens, Rob says. Well, it's on a legit website. I booked it on trip.com. Trip.com are good for cheap flights, but I don't think they're very good for their accommodation. I'm pretty sure I booked somewhere else and it wasn't much cop. Obviously, I was trying to book up cheap. I was trying to save money, you know. But sometimes when you see a good deal, it's too good to be true, or you get, like you say, you get let down or scammed. Yeah, you got to be careful, Rob. That's right. Is this my Coke? No. Cheap is not always the best, sadly, no. What am I eating? I'm eating a full English breakfast. I ordered a Coke. Is the coffee machine working yet?
Yeah, it's the other one, not this one.
Right. Okay then. Thank you. Cheers. What am I eating? Have you not seen Anne? Here. Oh. There you go. I've eaten half of it. There was 2 eggs, mushroom, 2 lots of bacon, 2 sausages, beans, toast. What else do you get? I've got the menu here. Where is it? 2 fried eggs, bacon, 2 sausages, baked beans, 3 hash browns, a mushroom and 2 slices of toast. £7.58. There you go. And a refill was, I think the refill was £1.50 something. £1.56 for a free refill. I know the prices vary around the UK. You can get cheaper. Probably up the north of England is cheaper. If you're in Newcastle or something. Wetherspoons. That's it. Pity what happened. We will meet up next time. Yes, Keith messaged me as well. He said he'd be happy to meet me as well in Ireland next time if I go back there. So maybe we can all plan a time when we're all available, and if we are, we can meet up, can't we? Then all you residents of Dublin and David and Keith, you can all show me Dublin, can't you? And recommend me a good place to get a good night's sleep. I certainly don't want to be walking the streets again and sleeping on a airport floor all night next to an ATM machine. Dear, oh dear. That was a disaster. But everything with me goes wrong, you know me, Johnny Vlogger, everything's jinxed. There's always something on my holidays that goes wrong. If it's not the hotel, it's the flight. If it's not the flight, it's something else, isn't it? I'll get my gimbal thrown over a balcony or something. There's always something. Never mind. Hit the thumbs up, please. That's it. Thank you, Anne. I've only got 2 likes. Well, at least I've got more energy today. I don't know if you can tell. I've got more energy. I'm more lively today. I'm more on a high. Yesterday I was like, oh, couldn't sleep all night. I was a bit miserable yesterday and grumpy. That's what happens though, isn't it, when you don't sleep for a night? Buggers you up. So we got the weather here is very similar to what Dublin was yesterday. If I show you, we got a bit of cloud and blue sky. There we go. I'm just by the marina. There's a big block of flats there. Got the Wetherspoons bar there. It's quite a nice bar. Goes right down the end. It's like an L-shaped building. If you ever come to Brighton Marina. So, like I was saying earlier, has anyone ever gone from the 100 gates at Dublin Airport? You have to walk miles to get to the gates. It's madness. I think next time I go to Dublin, I'm going to fly on British Airways or Aer Lingus. I'm not going to get Ryanair. You know, if you're going to have to walk miles when you get off the plane or to get to the plane, it's not worth it. I'd rather pay the extra and walk less and get in and out quicker. I'm trying to think, there was another airport I went to. I'm trying to think where it was now. Tenerife's quite bad, isn't it, the airport now? If you get if it says your flight's on gate C40, C39, and then they change it and it goes to the A gates, you've got to walk right up to the other end, haven't you? That's quite a long walk. But I would say the walk from security at Dublin, Terminal 1, to the 100 gates is even further. It's probably double the length of walking from gate C to A in Tenerife. That is ridiculous. That 104 was the stand, the gate, and they made major confusion before we boarded the flight. Normally on the screen by the departure gate, it just has one flight. But what happened? They ended up putting 2 flights on the screen, and it said London Gatwick Ryanair, and then it said Ryanair. It said Lisbon, and we ended up getting all these Portuguese people turning up at the gate as well. There was about, how many people can a plane hold, these Ryanairs? About 180, isn't it? So there must have been about 350 people at this gate, all trying to get through the door to get on the plane. And in the end, the woman said, "No, Gatwick first. Gatwick first. Portuguese after. Lisbon after." It was like major pandemonia. But never mind. The plane took off on time. It landed early, 15 minutes early. But then all the time we gained, we lost it, because we had to wait half an hour because of a bit of plastic on the gate. For Ryanair, it's the furthest gate. Aer Lingus much better, Anne says. Yeah, you're definitely right there, Anne. Sad Rob, poor guy. Who's the poor guy, Rob? They found Dr. Michael Mosley this morning. Oh dear. Oh, that's terrible, isn't it? Oh dear, how tragic. Hello, Charlotte. I'm well, thank you. I'm well, everyone. Better now. It was cheap is not always the best, sadly. It was a lot to do in 4 days. It was, Rob. It was a bit crazy what I did. Never mind. I think my next trip will be a more laid-back, chilled holiday. I think, and only go to one place, not 2 places. Let's read all your comments. I'm sorry if I don't read your comment. How much was the hotel in Amsterdam? It was I think it was 60 euros. 60 euros a night. So it comes to 100. Wow, it was 119. I think it was 119 pound or 119. Yeah, no, it was 119 pound, not euros. So that was quite good. About £60 a night. I think I had to pay £7 tax on top. I don't know if that's like a tourist tax, I don't know, but I had to pay £7 extra when I checked in. The hotel was very good actually in Amsterdam. I was very happy with that. I have done a review on it. I haven't uploaded it yet. It was a brand new hotel as well. It wasn't all up and running. They hadn't finished the restaurant yet and the bar, so they only had a breakfast option. But it was 17 euros a breakfast. I declined with that price. I thought I'm not paying 17 euros for a continental breakfast. If it had the full works and fry-ups and everything, I would have paid it, but it wasn't worth the money, I don't think. Good price. City ones are 150 plus a night. Yeah, I mean, I was struggling to find a place when I got there, and I was struggling to find the buses the next day. But once you know, it's quite easy. I worked it out. It was probably a 10-minute walk from the hotel to the I don't know if you would call it a tram bus or a bus, but it was like on a straight road. It was really cool. They were coming like every 2 minutes, every 5 minutes, the tram buses. It was very good. You just get on, you beep your credit card on the machine when you get on, and you beep it when you get off, and it's only like 170 euros. It was peanuts. And that was all right. So I know in future I might give that hotel another go, but I said to him, oh yeah, I'll come back, check the bar out and the restaurant next time. Is there any chance live playback is unavailable to work with the total amount, due to which the next step is to inform the sender immediately? Eh? I'm lost with you there, I don't get that. Live playback unavailable to work. I don't know what you mean, Reverend B14N. You're too advanced for me there. Rob doesn't understand it as well. I mean, it's too early in the morning to answer that question. Oh dear. We're not doing university questions at this time of day. So the one I was going to stay at in Dublin, the guest house or hotel, whatever you want to call it, it was £90 for one night. But I never got in there, so I'm hoping to get my money back, a refund. But if I don't, then I'll ring up my bank or credit card company and dispute the transaction. It looks like it's a bit windy out there. These seagulls were sliding down the table outside just now. They must see my food. The seagull, look, he's hanging on for dear life. God, this breakfast is a struggle to eat, isn't it? Blimey. There's me thinking I'll scoff it and I'm struggling. So I've still got a bit left. You know. I can just about read your comments with my glasses off, so I'll take them off. So what's everyone doing today? Anything good and exciting? Got anything good planned? I suppose I'm just going to have an easy day today. Might go for a wander around Brighton, down the beach and that, along by the Palace Pier and that. Was the place in darkness? Did it have a sign? Sounds a scam. I read last week a guy booked an £8,000 holiday, got there, place didn't exist. Oh dear. No, there was definitely a sign. It wasn't lit up, but there were street lights outside. It was in a normal street, so you could read the name. I did do a little video on it. I haven't uploaded it yet. I had to film some evidence to prove that I couldn't get in, and no one was answering the intercom or the doorbell and that. So I've got proof that they didn't answer. Always film something and take photographs if something's not going to plan. Then that way at least you've got some evidence. Because if you just make up something and say it to the travel company or whatever, then they go, well, where's the proof? And if you ain't got the proof, you ain't got a leg to stand on. So remember that. Always get some photos and video coverage, and the time as well. The time. So it's some people are slowly creeping in again. It's like the second phase of customers. You're a very naughty boy doing window shopping in Amsterdam. Well, it's a good job it wasn't at 10 o'clock at night, because if it was, you would have seen a lot more. Alright. Yeah, you can take that, yeah. There are some videos on YouTube though that do show some of the windows I noticed in the red light district later at night. Maybe next time, if I go back there next time, I'll do a little video later in the evening. I didn't realise when I went there, the time, that it was going to be closed. So that's why on the video there was only one window open with a woman in it. All the others were closed because they'd gone on a break. But they're not in the nude anyway. You just see them with bras on and things like that. They're partially naked. If you want to see them naked, you have to pay for their services and go in the door and that, etc., etc. But I didn't do that. Don't worry. I admit I have been there before and done it, but that was 6 years ago. There is a church. There's a church near there as well, and it's a very old church with a very tall steeple roof, like the Notre Dame before it burnt down. And there's some. It's like a circle. There's a few bars and windows with women in next to the church. This little round section. It's very tucked out the way. It's off a couple of main streets, and there's some there as well. I think next time, if I go to Amsterdam, I'm going to go to the Anne Frank Museum, is it? And is it Van Gogh? Go to Van Gogh Museum, maybe. Is it Van Gogh, or am I getting... Is it someone else? Some famous artist. There's one in Malaga. I can't remember which famous artist is in each one now. But there's one there. Quiet day. Tuna salad. You need to film when it's darker. Yes, I walked there. Went with the missus, saw all the museums and Anne Frank house. Rob says, okay. All the chairs are getting nicked here. You saw a man hopping out of one of those knocked shops as he only had one leg. Oh my God. Any plans to travel again soon, Anne-Marie says. Well, I am hoping to go somewhere else. I haven't booked anywhere yet. I am looking, as I was looking earlier. There's lots of good deals in the future to book. I saw a couple of Tenerife holidays going quite cheap for April next year, April, March. There was some good deals in Benidorm in November, December. I saw a good one for Turkey, April next year. But it depends what filters you select when you want to do a search. Like, if you just search anything, you get all sorts of stuff coming up. But if you restrict it to say, like, I want to go from Gatwick and I want to go for 2 weeks and I want breakfast or I want all inclusive, then obviously you get more what you want, don't you? Which is better. I am looking. I saw a good deal for Fuerteventura again. December, January, February, March, April, it's virtually the same price. Might go there again next year. But this, if I want to go away in the next month or so, there was some good deals, but they seem to have vanished now. They've all gone. So if I find a good deal coming up soon, I'll go. Whether it's Tenerife or wherever, Greece, Turkey, bloody Mount Everest or whatever, I'll book something up. Greece or Turkey, September, October, good months, Rob says. Did a canal trip and went to the tulip fields. It was May. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about, isn't it? You need more time, and you've got to sort of plan your trip a bit, haven't you? And then you do more things. If you're like me and you just book and turn up and you don't book enough days, you don't get time to do all them things. I'm more of I suppose I'm a bit like one of these spontaneous people where you just book and go, and then you just turn up and do. If you've been there before, you know what you're doing. But if you go somewhere brand new, then you don't know what you're doing when you get there. You know, it's confusing the minute you get off the plane. It's like, how do I get a coach? How do I get a train? Where is this hotel? How far away is it? How much is it going to cost? You know, it's like all confusion. Sometimes that's fun, but sometimes it's a disaster. I suppose with a lot of these holidays, you get what you pay for, don't you? If you don't book through a tour operator like a hotel or something, when you book to just stay at an Airbnb or if you just book flights and hotel, the chances are you won't get the transfers included. It's more hassle, isn't it? You know, and then how much is a taxi? How much can you get a bus there? Is there a train there? There's so many different questions coming into your head. It's all it puts on anxiety, if that's anything. It makes it more stressful, more hassle. And I think that's one of my problems when I'm booking some of these trips. I think, oh yeah, I've got a really good deal here. And then the next thing, it's like, oh my God, what have I booked? What have I done? My missus is a planner, Rob says. He says it takes her up to 2 to 4 months planning our holidays. Okay. Well, I must admit that is a good idea, planning ahead and trying to find out as much information and how to get around, etc. when you book a holiday. I think that's something I need to do more now. I need to be more. I've got to plan more properly what I'm doing when I'm going there. So let's hope the next trip I do is better, wherever that be. Happy Sunday, Johnny. Hello, Eugene McGeever. Thank you. So how much battery have I got left? 34%. So I haven't eaten any of the toast yet. It looks a bit burnt. But not much cop, is it? Tiny slices of bread. She was a travel consultant many moons ago. She specialised in Scandinavia, Denmark, etc., etc. Okay, that's good then. At least you don't have to worry about anything, Rob. You just let your wife do it all. I suppose if I found a partner, it would be good for them to plan the holiday, wouldn't it? And then I haven't got to worry about it. I guess that's the problem, because I'm on my own. I have to do everything. No one's going to help me on my holidays, unless you want to. Does anyone want to help me plan my next holiday? I think one of the best trips I ever had though was when I booked up it was that disaster apartment in Benidorm that looked like a war zone. What I liked about that holiday, all the flights, the accommodation, it was all booked together, and I got a free taxi from the airport to the apartment. It was a free prepaid taxi. Felt like a VIP on that holiday. It was like I got a free upgrade on the plane, extra legroom for no charge. I got a taxi from the airport to the accommodation. That was good. It was brilliant. It made life so much easier. Yes, I'm lucky, Rob says. She does it all and all the cooking. Great wife. Lucky you, Rob. Has she got a sister? Scotland to win the Euros. Ian Fraser says, hello. Elite Ted, hello. Fat, I'm going to be fat eating with this, I know, yeah. This is me making up for not eating properly for the last 4 days. I was living on junk food out in Amsterdam and Dublin. I didn't eat any decent meals. I didn't know where to go. Just didn't know where I was going. It was like just walk somewhere where there's food, and the first place is always coming up as either Burger King, McDonald's, or something similar, which just sold junk food. You haven't got a sister, Rob? Oh well, never mind. Okay. Or she hasn't, rather. Scotland to win the Euros. Oh, I don't know about that, Ian. I don't think they get very far, to be honest. I don't think England will win it. They'll probably only get to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and then they lose on penalties. It's the same old thing, isn't it? Every time. We all get hyped up, we all get excited, and then boom, it's all over. So how long have we been live? 45 minutes. I'm probably going to end it in a minute, an hour. I only like doing an hour on these chats. If I was walking around, I'd do a 2-3 hour live, but when it's just talking, I think an hour's enough. I suppose if you've got guests that can talk as well, then that makes it more interesting. The live chat, the live conversation. But I'm running out of ideas now. Anyone got any more ideas what to talk about? Are you all packed now, Anne? Anne and Dave, you all packed, ready to go? All ready for your holiday? Is Keith still out in Tenerife? Are you going to meet Keith, or has he gone home now? I see they're building another chill box. What would you call it? Shop. They're building another one in. I saw it on my phone this morning. I can't remember where it's going to be now. Is it in? Is it in Las Americas? I think the other one's in Adeje, isn't it? The one they got at the moment. So there'll be 2 chill boxes soon. Apparently the queues are really long now to get the cocktail that chill box, so they're doing really well. So well done to Dan and his I can't remember his name now. Was it Colin or Rob or something? I can't remember his name now. The other owner of Chillbox. Well done to them both. Jeanette Wiggum, hello. Marion, hello. Where are you from, Jeanette and Marion? No, we are not packed yet. I'm ironing now. Keith is home now. Okay, Keith's home. Ah, that's okay. Never mind. So I've heard that there's meant to be a YouTuber reunion in June this month, but I don't know who they are. Does anyone know who they are? I've been asked, am I going out there? And I've said no, I'm not going out there. But apparently there's meant to be a YouTube reunion going on, a secret one, in this month. It would be funny to see you and Danny in Amsterdam. Maybe. Yeah, I might drag him along soon on a trip. He wants to go to Benidorm. We have talked about it, but we still haven't booked up. But it would be nice. I would like to go back there for a week. A week's enough in Benidorm, as long as the weather's good. A lot of these I noticed a lot of these places lately, though, the weather's cloudy, isn't it? A lot of these places. I think, a lot of places the weather's not as good this year as what it has been. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like climate change or just bad luck or what. But a lot of places are cloudier and cooler than what they should be. Why is that? Does anyone know? Is it the moon? Is it the sun? Is it the pollution in the atmosphere? What is it? What's making the weather change? Right. Zabrox 1. I don't know what you're supposed to do next. Well, maybe, have you got any friends that can help you? Or if not, ring the Samaritans. They might be able to help you, Zabrox one. Rob says the trouble with big resorts is you have to look over your shoulder to avoid being scammed. Not relaxing for me. Lots of dust haze. July and August is near to Benny. Too busy. September when the schools have gone back. September when the school kids have gone back is best. Yeah, you're probably right there, Rob. Yeah, book a holiday when the kids are off at school, yeah. You sometimes... Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's heavy. I've moved it.
Going to school.
Sitting on it for half an hour while they're looking out.
Lots of... Oh, I've just read that one. Specky. Hello, Dig. Well, when you get to my age, your eyes are not as good, Diggy. Like, I can read the comments like that with no glasses, but I find after 5 minutes my eyes go all blurry, and then I can't read them, and I have to use the glasses. It's like yesterday, I was at the airport outside the terminal, and I was looking at the planes coming into land for about 20 minutes, and I was looking through my binoculars when they're coming into land, and then when I was just looking around, I noticed my eye vision went all funny, it went all blurry. It was like, what's happening to my eyes? They was all right 10 minutes ago, and then 5 minutes later they was all blurry, and it was like I couldn't see anything properly, and I was having to rub my eyes, and I think my eyes are deteriorating, you know, my eyes. I don't know what's the matter with them. I think I might have to go to the doctors and get an eye test or something. Something's not right. He's here, he's there, he's here, he's everywhere. Hello, Paul Freeman. I'm Specky and Baldy as well. Well, yeah, you lose your hair as well, Diggy. That's a Guinness. It's not a Guinness. It's a Coca-Cola. Well, if I ever go to Turkey, tiredness, Johnny, with travel, your eyes, probably, Rob. It's not a Guinness, it's a Coke. I'm not a Guinness lover, I'm afraid. Like I said on my video yesterday, I need to get a mouthful, a little sample, and try some, or buy half a pint maybe, and try some. And then if I like it, I'll drink it, and if I hate it, I won't buy any more. It's quite funny, right? There's like a big strong wind just outside this window, and the seagulls can't walk properly. I just saw a seagull walking sideways, going like that. Oh man, I should have filmed that. That would have been good. Bet that. Oh, I'm not going to say. I just said I'm not having a Guinness. So we've got a few Wallies on here. They've been deleted. A few trolls. Right. Thank you, Anne. I've gone from being specky baldy to posh. Oh dear, you gotta laugh. Oh dear. Tiredness, yeah, it's probably tiredness, Rob, where my eyes are going all funny, yeah. Lack of sleep. Lack of sleep and probably partly getting old. I mean, my eyesight used to be brilliant. I'd say I used to have excellent eyesight, but now I'm all right. I'm all right long distance. It's just reading small print. Like I've got a menu here, yeah, and I'm like looking at that, and it's like it's all blurry, and I'm moving it away. I can read it about 2 foot away. I can read it, but 1 foot or less, I can't read it. Impossible. Impossible. Has anyone else got eyesight like that? Turkey can get too hot. Best in May or October, Rob says. Yeah, I don't like it too hot, to be honest. I'm not a hot temperature lover. Mid-20s to 30, and that's it. I don't like it after mid-30s. It's too much for me. I can't handle it. I end up going in the shade. Paul Freeman, you're the same as me. Rob says, my eyes are the same with small print. Okay. Yeah. With some people, though, it's the other way around, isn't it? They can read. They're short-sighted. Is it short-sighted? What's the difference between short-sighted and long-sighted? I've got it wrong way round. Some people can see close up, but not far away. And then some people can see far away but not close up. So I'm one of those. Johnny, on your lip you have a purple mark. It's not drinking much water. What, that? That there? That is where I bit my lip. I bit my lip ages ago when I was eating, and it's trapped blood in my lip. There. That. What I need to do with that is I need to get a pin and burst it and squeeze it all out, and then it'll go away. It's something I keep meaning to do, and I forget to do it. You could be right though. It might be. Sometimes I get white knuckles. My knuckles go white here. When I'm in the hot sun, my knuckles go white. Do you get that? Paul says he's got the same. Pin, lovely. Mr. Magoo, remember him? I don't remember Mr. Magoo. You need proper prescription glasses, Johnny. Yes, not the £1 rubbish. Well, these are £1 glasses, or are they €5 ones? I can't remember. These are either from the pound shop, or I've got a couple of pairs from Benidorm in the market, the indoor market. They were €5. They're the handles don't snap. I think these are from Benidorm, these ones. As this guy said to me in Tenerife once, down La Pinta Beach, when there used to be this electronic shop, he used to let me hold this camera, and he used to go, feel the quality, sir, feel the quality, it's very good quality, feel the quality, sir. And I used to go, oh yeah, it's good quality, isn't it? And then I'd get ripped off. They'd rip me off and scam me. And I feel the same way with these reading glasses. Like, you buy the £1 ones, they're really cheap and nasty, and then the £5 ones are slightly better, and you can feel the difference in quality. But obviously good quality glasses are probably, what, £100 or something. Hello, local hero. How you doing? Arms, not handles. All right. I don't know how many arms I've snapped on these glasses I've been buying. I must have snapped about 20 pairs so far. They are pretty cheap and crap. I noticed my first sunglasses I snapped a handle the other day on my Armenia. Is it Armenia? Fake Armenia? Armenia? I broke them. But when you look at the arms, how thin they are, where they join the main head of the glasses here. When you look here, that is the weakest link. That's the weakest part of the glasses. So the minute you strain them too much, if you bend them or you're too rough with them or they fall on the ground, that's when they snap. So I'm going to have a shave. Look, I need a shave. Oh my god. I look rough on here, don't I? Jesus. Right, so we're coming... Oh, we've gone over an hour already. An hour and 1 minute. So we've got 28 in the room, 4 likes. Click the thumbs up, guys. Come on, thumbs up. Get that thumb up. Come on, click the thumb. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Subscribe. It's free. It's free. Heads are too fat. Yeah, fat heads. I've got a fat head, look. Potato head. Nah, let's be sensible. Yeah, these arms, you're right, they're too thick. And the screw, the hinge, the bit that joins to the front bit is very tiny, very thin. So that's why they break. Julia flies on later. Lady from Oz. Bottom runway Heathrow. Hey, Julia flights on later. What do you mean, Paul? I'm lost here. You buy too many cheap glasses, as they say. Buy cheap, buy twice. Get an eye test and good glasses, they will last much longer. Yeah, thank you, Anne. That's very good advice. Yes, I know what you're saying. You are right. I know, I've got to buy some decent ones. Hopefully they'll last 6 months to a year, won't they? Some decent ones. These cheap ones only last about a week. A month if you're lucky. 3 months on a stretch, but that's very, very lucky if they last 3 months. Yeah, I think I bought a cheap pair in Malaga when I went to Malaga with Denise late last year. Went in some cheap Chinese, cheap electronic place, cheap cash and carry or whatever you call it, and I think I paid $4.50 for them and they snapped after 2 days. So you're right, if you buy cheap, buy twice or buy triple or quad, whatever, you're gonna buy more, there's no question about it. But I don't know what it is with me. I get tight, I don't want to spend the money sometimes. My brain just says no, not buying the dearer price, only buy the cheaper price. And then 10 years later you go, oh yeah, I should have bought the dearer ones, I should have bought the better quality ones after all. Anne says, my prescription glasses have last 2 years. Well, there you go. That's good, isn't it, Anne? That's very good. Better than me. If only I could think like you, Aaron, eh? If only I could think like you, I'd be a much better person, wouldn't I? Oh dear, I've got to laugh. Live today. I don't know. Might do a quiz later. It's Sunday, isn't it? We haven't done a quiz for ages, so yes, I'll try and do try and do a quiz tonight, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to charge this phone back up. What's it on now? The battery must be getting low now. It's on 23% now. I'll have to go back to my headquarters and charge it up. I've got my other phone here. I've got my other phone, but this phone, the battery don't last very long. It's what's it on now? It's on 81%, but there's no way I could do a live for an hour on this phone. It would not last an hour. It would probably last 40 minutes if you're lucky. And sometimes this phone, when it gets to 15%, you have about a minute left and then it dies. So I don't trust that phone. That one's a bit dodgy, that phone, for lives. The only way you could do a live with that is to have it plugged into a power bank or plugged into a plug socket constantly. Then you'd be safe. Yeah. So I remember I was doing that live. Yes, I remember I was doing that live yesterday, and in that restaurant at Dublin Airport. I can't remember the name now. Was it Supermax? And what I liked about that place is they had sockets. They had sockets around all the tables to charge your phone, and the plug socket's the same in Ireland as England. I thought that was pretty cool. So that was good. JBN Travels, hello. How much was the breakfast? It was £7.58, I think. JBM Travel. I'll just double check for you. Yeah, £7.58 for a large breakfast. They do a small breakfast for £5.33 and a traditional one for £5.89. So you've got three choices, or you can have there are a few other ones actually. You can have a vegan one, £5.49. You can have a vegetarian breakfast, £5.89. Large veg, £7.58. You can have a freedom breakfast. You can make your own breakfast as well. So there's quite a lot of choices here. Get saw doodah. Buy cheap, buy twice, like those girls. Yeah. Well, I know when you go in those. I know when you go window shopping in Amsterdam for the girls, you get good girls and bad girls. It's a bit like that film, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. There you go. Get free price choices. £4.03 for large breakfast at the Wetherspoons. I'm going to tomorrow. Whereabouts is that, JBM? Where are you going for a £4.03 large breakfast? Are you based in Crawley, JBM Travel? Where are you from? I can't remember where you're from. Or maybe I'm thinking of another YouTuber. There's another YouTuber I know. I know he lives in Crawley. I think he's a friend of the Night Strider as well. So he did some videos on Buddy's Bar. And I asked Laura how come he was allowed to film free vlogs in Buddy's Bar and no one else has. And she said, oh, he's a friend of ours. I remember his name now. His name was Epic Phil's Travels. There you go. Or Epic Phil Travel. Yeah, is that what I just said? Yeah. You're from Birmingham on the outskirts. So you're near the Bingley Mega Chippy. You're near the Bingley Mega Chippy. Crawley, if not far from me, like 30 minutes from Croydon. Oh, you are from Crawley? Eh? You're going to Birmingham for a Wetherspoons breakfast for £4. Are you from Crawley then? 30 minutes from Croydon, yeah. Okay, South London, yeah. Okay. Steve C, hello. Blimey, haven't seen you for ages. How are you doing, Steve C? You're in Tenerife from the 16th. Can't wait. When you're back over there? Oh, I don't know. A lot of people keep asking me when am I going back. I don't know. It's very tempting to book and go back again, isn't it? Very tempting. I get very jealous when people go to Tenerife and I'm not there. Oh dear. Well, I don't know. You never know. I could come back this month in June. I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep looking, Steve C. I'll keep looking, Steve C. If I'm over there, I'll let you know. Croydon. Oh, you're from Croydon, JBM Travel. Okay. Fair enough. Well, you're not far from Brighton then. Just get on the train down to Brighton. Thames Link or the Gatwick Express. Gonna be great for the Euros. Yes, I know, yes. Well, Tenerife or Benidorm are probably two good places to go to for the Euros, yeah. I did see a deal in Benidorm, but it's gone now. To watch 2 England games, you fly out the day before the second match and you go home the day after the third match. So that would have been good, but I didn't book it, so the deal's gone now. Someone else has snapped it up. But you never know, cancellations come up. Cancellations come up all the time, so you could suddenly get a good deal. There is a website called lastminute.com. Maybe I'll go on there. Have a restaurant Tenerife, Johnny. You've been loads, John says. Yeah, I know, but I love Tenerife. You know me, I love Tenerife. I'm addicted to the place. JBM Travel, Johnny, when you and Colin making a video? I don't know, we'll have to, I'll have to have a word with Colin. I'm sure we'll do a collaboration video at some point. I'll have to get him to ask me the question. I'll have to have a question time video with him as well. Where he asks me loads of questions. I'll probably do one with Colin as well. So right, I'm going to ask you 100 questions now. Quiz time with Boff and Trev. Hello. How you doing? Yeah, I'd like to meet some more people. All you guys here, JBM Travel, Steve C, Quiz time with Boff and Trev. Whoever you are, you know, if you come on my channel, it'd be great to meet you. I love meeting people that come on my live, so whether you're a YouTuber or just a viewer, I love it. I love meeting people, so always come on and keep in touch, and if we are going to go to somewhere where we're both going to be, we can meet up and have a drink or whatever, have a chat. I'm more than welcome to meet up with you guys, so I don't mind. Yeah. I think who's the guy that keeps missing me? I can't remember his name now. It's Hancock. Is it Steve Hancock? I can't remember his name now. He's a diver, and he keeps going to Tenerife, and I keep missing him because he either goes the day before I arrive, or he arrives when I'm leaving. We've had a bit of bad luck, but I'm sure I'll meet him at some time. Ask me anything. That's it. Ask me anything, Anne. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get Colin to ask me, do a video, and I'll do one on Colin as well. I'm not sure if anyone's done one on Colin yet, have they? I'll have to ask him. Right, my battery's saying I've got less than 20% battery now. So, what's it on now? It's on 19%. We've been live 1 hour 15. I was only on about 60% when I started the live, so it's done well, innit? If it's fully charged, this phone can do a 2-hour live easy, but I normally have my battery pack or plug it in the mains to keep it going. Rob says he's not been to Tenerife, but for some reason it doesn't really grab me, Rob says. Okay. Well, you know, it's not for everyone, is it, Tenerife? Some people, you know, they go other places and they go there all the time. You're always going to get that. You're always going to get someone that loves a certain destination and they won't give anywhere else a chance. You know, when I go to different destinations, I get people say, like I went to Malaga, people say to me, oh, I always come here, I'll never go anywhere else. And you go to Benidorm and people say, oh, I always go to Benidorm, I don't go anywhere else, it's rubbish and all that rubbish. But then, you know, if these people have never been to these other places, they're not going to know anyway. So it's up to them, innit? It's everyone's choice where they like and where they want to go, innit? I can't force people to go to Tenerife or whatever, Isle of Wight or New York or whatever. It's up to you, innit, where you go, where you like. Right, so I'm not going to eat all this toast. I've left 3 slices, or a slice and a half. I'm going to finish my Coke and that's it. It's getting very busy in here now. I'm surrounded by tablesfuls of people and I'm on a massive table on my own. I look a bit of a weirdo. So I'm going to get out of here now and go and chill out for a little while. Charge my phone up. So I'm going to end this live now, guys. So thanks for watching, and I suppose I didn't give a review score for this breakfast, did I? If I had to give it a review out of 10, I would not the best breakfast. I'll give it about 6 out of 10 for this breakfast. And the coffee machine wasn't working, so I'm going to give that a 1 out of 10. That's about it. Alright, I'm going to go now, so thanks for watching everyone. Might do a quiz later tonight. Might do a quiz about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock maybe, for a little while. If not, I'll see you later on the quiz, about, what should we say, 8, half 8. Okay, so from now it's bye-bye. Thanks for watching and see you another time. Have a good day, everyone. Take care. Bye. Bye-bye.